Hey guys, welcome to the Local Expert bonus module. I'm really excited to be bringing this particular bonus module to you guys because it makes a huge difference to your positioning in the marketplace in your local area and even in your national area potentially. This is what gets media excited about what you do. This is what gets people thinking about your business when they're speaking with friends and making you that top of mind expert. And it's a really important thing and aspect, a way to position yourself in the marketplace, because the local expert can always charge the most. If you think about anybody who's considered like the best at what they do, and hey, you might already think you're the best or already be the best in your local area. Either way, we want that perception in your local area. We want that perception that you're the local area. It's like you might know it, that you're the expert, but does everyone else know it? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to build this up. We're going to show you how to build up your local expert status so that people are literally flocking to you in droves to sign up to your service. So when you position yourself or your brand as a local expert, you automatically increase your credibility and become the go-to person for your niche. So you really want to niche out as well, your business, and that's a really important aspect. Like I've mentioned earlier in this particular training, and also in the Elegant Business Model training, really important to craft out your niche. So like if you're a gym, craft out whether you're specializing in, say like bikini body specialist, or you're a chiropractor, a race back pain specialist, or maybe a race knee pain specialist and sports athletes. Maybe a restaurant specialize in Italian pizzas that are have the flavor of homemade. So whatever it is, you really just want to narrow down maybe the best thing that you do and make that like your main thing that you're known for, because we've all heard the jack of all trades, expert at none idea, and I think it's really important that we consider that we need to be known as an expert at one thing or a particular area, and then if people want our help, but it's it's in a slightly different area, they're probably still going to come to us because we're an expert. They're going to be like, hey, I don't know if you do this, but I've heard you're really good at this. I'm not sure if you can help, but would love to get your thoughts or something. So and that's really the position you want to be in, where you're selecting the clients or the customers that you want to work with. So you really want to be the authority. You want to be that. You want to create that top of mind awareness, and the higher your perceived credibility in the community, the higher price you can charge for your services. So now we're going to go into some exact ways on how to become the local experts. The first one is like do some joint ventures with other businesses where your niche would shop at. So if you're a fitness business, connect with a local supplement store, run promos where if people spend over $100, they might get 1 or 2 free PT session vouchers. If people come to your gym and they sign up for a particular package, like a program, like a 12-week program, then they instantly get like a 10% off voucher at the supplement store to spend, or a $10 voucher or something like that, right? You're helping each other out. So that's a really, really good one. You want to, another way is, next one is clipboard. So that's also with local businesses. So say, for example, if you're a chiropractor, you might have a clipboard in your business, and you might JV with a gym who has a clipboard in their business. So someone walks into the gym and they grab a drink, and the receptionist asks them, how's your training going? And they say, oh, by the way, because you're a member with us, you actually instantly get one free massage with Excel Chiropractic. Just pop your name and number down on the sheet, and they'll give you a call in the next week to book you in for that. So that's like an instant lead for your chiropractic business, and you can just do the same thing for the gym. So when your customers come in for their adjustment or for a massage, and you say, hey, did you know that because you come in for a massage this week, and because you've been coming in for a massage for the past 6 weeks, you instantly get 2 free personal training sessions, or a 30-day you instantly get 30 days free pass at Excel Gym down the road there. So and just pass them the clipboard, hey, just pop your name and number down, and they'll instantly they'll give you a call in the next week to help you redeem that voucher. So the clipboard strategy is really important. It's great, like the voucher idea. It works really well, but the clipboard gives you a lead, whereas the voucher doesn't give you a lead. And if you're in the industry, a service industry, it's really important to get leads, not just awareness. So voucher is awareness, whereas getting a lead on a clipboard where you've actually got a list of numbers you can call, that's important, because in some cases people will grab the voucher, they'll go, hell yeah, I want to do it, and then they will never do it. Whereas if they put their name down on a clipboard and they get a call from you, you're a real person, and you build some rapport, and you're like, hey, how's it going? How's your day going? Oh, it's so sunny outside. Did you see what the All Blacks did on the weekend? Or did you see the latest news story? Da da da. Have a chat with them. They feel like they're connecting with a real person. They're much more likely to come down to your business, especially because you're calling them anyway and you're booking them in. So that's a really good one. Leadbox is also a really great way to actually get leads as well. So you might JV with a local business, and it might instead of the clipboard, it's like a lead box sitting next to the counter, and the person at the gym just says, hey, would you like to go on the draw to win 3 weeks of chiropractic adjustments or 3 weeks of chiropractic work? Just pop your name and number to go on the draw there, or name, number, and email, and it's just a little lead box, and it says like the same thing on the lead box itself. It says win 3 weeks or whatever, and then you've got a lead box at your chiropractic business for the gym, and it's like a similar thing, like, hey, win a 3-week pass at Excel Fitness. Just put your name and number down, and you'll go on the prize draw. So it could be whatever, right? So that's some really excellent ways to be able to generate a lot of leads really quickly without spending any extra money as well. They're very low cost ways of generating leads by JVing with your local businesses. The other way is you can do a local shopping tour around the shop. So say if you're a fitness business, you can do a local tour around like a supplement shop, talking about about particular problems that people that are with you tend to have. So they're like, oh, I have sore knees. So you're like, oh, actually, sore knees, they're a problem with inflammation in the joints with the cartilage. So did you know that this product here actually helps to reduce inflammation and helps the body to rebuild the cartilage? And you can mention, we've got, these guys actually stock this product right here, and you can show them the product and talk a little bit about it. Or even get the supplement store person, the retailer, to talk about the product itself while you talk about the problem. So, oh, you got sore knees. Jenny, what do you guys have for sore knees? What would you guys recommend? And so you're just going through doing a little tour about the product. So you do it at a supermarket. Of course, ask the managers before you do it. Don't just show up with like 10 people and walk around their store. Do the tour with the manager's approval. So that's just some examples of some health angles that you could go with that. But there's a lot of other angles you could do. You can do a joint seminar and stuff like that, which you're going to get into in a minute. Local schools are a great one. So when you think about where your ideal customers are, well, chances are there's a lot of kids at a school and their parents. There's a lot of parents, and the list goes on. So you can actually contact the schools. You can say you're an expert in this area and that you'd love to write a small article in their newsletter each week, just educating parents on how to protect the joint health of their kids, or how to how to boost energy levels for the parents. And at the end of the day, a little parent energy booster, and then a CTA at the end of your article. So a little call to action, just saying, hey, if you'd like to really boost energy, we've got a special special fitness deal running on down at our gym, and just lead into that. Just a real simple, easy offer. The other one is newsletter. So you can deliver a seminar at the school. Sorry, I said newsletter. So you can deliver a seminar at the school. You want to deliver something that's entertaining and educational at the same time. So entertaining is usually a story about yourself or a story about other people. Share some stories, share like the cliffhanger moment, start off with a bit of high drama, like, oh, you guys wouldn't believe it. I just signed up for a marathon. I hadn't trained for it. I had no idea how I was going to achieve it. And I was standing there at the start line with my heart thumping and my head pounding, going, how are you going to do this? And I just want to rewind a little bit and tell you guys how I got there. And then you rewind a little bit and you just start off talking about, you know, how you started thinking about running a marathon, and you're actually sitting at your desk one day thinking, oh, I've been pretty, sedentary. And you get into something entertaining, and then you talk about what you learned along the way. So like, actually I learned there's a marathon running in over in Handa Springs, and it's a really awesome place. But what I learned was that I needed to protect my back, especially, and so I made sure that I got some chiropractic adjustments along the way. And the reason is that the spine gets compressed a lot while you're running, and and you can go into like education while telling a story, and you can sort of loop it all in like that. And stories sell. We've all heard that time and time again. So tell a lot of stories. It doesn't have to be a story about you. You can link in, I found out that running actually compresses the spine. But then a friend of mine was hanging upside down at the gym, and I said, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm actually decompressing." And he said, "Check these out. They're called gravity boots." And I actually just slipped myself in there. They look like you're a moonwalker or something on the moon. These big boots, and they clip into a pull-up bar, and you can just hang yourself for 5 to 7 seconds at a time, and it actually helps to decompress your spine, which improves your sleep. And my friend was like, "This is amazing," so you can just sort of ramble on. And you can do a bit of a fun, entertaining tour. You can have bullet points, and then you can just sort of follow along your bullet points along the way. But seminar is a really great one. Local papers, so magazine, newsletters in your niche, so contact them, and you can actually put together a little article. Usually articles are about 400 words, so they're not big at all. Typically for blog posts as well, should be between 300 and 400 words. So pretty small. So contact the local papers that are actually in your niche. So like if there's like a fitness newsletter in your area, or a lifestyle magazine or something, or maybe there's a like an older person magazine or a newsletter that's for retirees, and they're interested in maybe longevity, then there's all that sort of stuff. So have a look in your niche and see what you can do there, or just in the community newsletter. Press releases bi-monthly, so do a press release each month, and that will really help to you won't always get picked up, your article won't always get picked up, and then of course the real question is, who do you know in your local network that already has an in to your local media, and then just send weekly articles to them, but get to know them first like a real person. Check out their Facebook, add them on Facebook, have a chat with them if you can, ask them if you'd like to take them out for coffee, and ask them, how they could, how you could get more traction with media, and just really try to get to know the person and what they're most interested in, so that when you're actually directing the article to them, when you're emailing it, you're like, hey, I know that that you're really busy. I saw that your kids, won their sports game in the weekend. Hey, great job. I thought you guys might be interested in this article. I'm actually running on kids' joint health and how they can protect their joints from overwear, but still be able to have fun in the playground and with their sports. So whatever, right? But you can relate it back to something that that you know about them already, and then more likely to actually go ahead and read your article rather than just chucking it in the scrap bin. Just have a quick drink here. Okay, so local businesses and newsletter. So that's like your community newsletter or your business newsletter. You can do like an article directed towards blue collars or white collar people. If it's in the business newsletter, then of course you might be like, if you're a hair salon, you might be like, talk about presentation in a business setting. If you're wearing a suit or you're wearing business wear, then here's some haircuts. Here's some of the top 5 haircuts for professionals of 2017, right? And you could talk, and that just adds some value, helps people to sort of adjust their fashion. If it's community newsletter, it could be tips, top 5 tips to great hair at home, right? So you don't want to give away. You want to give away some really good stuff, because that just encourages people. If they're like, oh well, I got a great result from that article I read, they're more likely to come down to your salon. Because if you're able to give people a result, boom, right away, then they're much more inclined to come down and pick up your service because they already start to trust you. So the more that you get them results, the more they start to believe in you and trust you. You can create a small article, like I said, helps you position yourself as an expert. So people are seeing you pop up all over the place, and it really positions you as that expert in that particular field. You can do local interviews. So like if you're a chiropractor, you could do an interview with your local restaurant about like, here's a healthy meal, because most chiropractors learn about wellness during their studies. So, and you can share the interview, with this new healthy meal that the restaurant's just put out. You can share that with your email list and with your social media followers. You can post it on Facebook as content. Maybe you can work with them on a healthy menu item and call it, the Excel Chiro Burrito Bowl or something, right? With a little tick on the end, like a little health tick or something, right? You make up a little tick sign. And the next question is, who can you JV with who's already a local expert but isn't a direct competitor? So if you're a chiro, you could easily JV with another gym in your area who's not just a gym, but say a specialist gym that already believes similar things to you. Say if you're a vegetarian chiropractor and you find there's a gym that does vegetarian only meal plans, then you could JV with them and head out to their gym. And you guys, you can chat about your service and why getting regular adjustments is important to increasing performance, especially for those on a plant-based diet, right, on a vegetarian diet. So that's easily you can JV with each other. You guys can run a joint seminar or webinar with them. Webinars are cool because you can record them, then you can play them again and again and get hundreds of views on those. Just by sharing it out with your email list for those who can't actually attend in person. Or you can do the seminar and you can record it on video and put it up as like a seminar recording. Those are really cool too. That way people can actually get the content, they can get it almost live, just in a different way. Next one is like, how about a workshop? So you could do a workshop and split the profit 50-50. So it could be it could be it could be joint longevity and say if you're a chiropractor, it could be joint longevity and optimal health, workshop, or something more specific than optimal health, like joint longevity and how to double your squat in less than in 12 weeks or less, or 20 weeks or less, right? So that's really what we're looking at here. Who can you work with? Who's a local expert already in your area who you guys don't compete against each other, but you probably share the same general customer base? Podcast is really cool. So we've all sort of listened to a podcast. We know what they are these days. There's a lot of iTunes podcasts out there, and a lot of and really you can record the podcast. You don't need any special equipment. You can just use your computer's built-in voice recorder or microphone. So if you're on Windows and you hit the Windows key and you search a voice recorder or a recorder, it'll instantly pop up with the app, and you can just hit it and then hit record, and it'll save it automatically to your hard drive once you're done. And then pretty much that's it. If you want to go on Fiverr and get somebody to give you a little intro music clip, or get someone to produce like a, hey, welcome to Excel Chiropractic podcast with your host, the show where we teach you all about wellness, back wellness, how to erase back pain, blah blah blah. Then you can jump on Fiverr.com and you can grab that for probably $5 or so. Pick a topic for each show suggested by your audience. You just email your list, ask them on Facebook, say, hey guys, we're going to do a podcast in the next 3 weeks. Let us know what you want on there, and we'll put that together and we'll answer all your most pressing questions. So listen below, and we'll look forward to catching you on the podcast. So boom, there you go. Value videos. So these are videos, pull out your cell phone. If you got like a Google Pixel or a Samsung Galaxy or something new that has a good quality video in it, make sure you got really good quality lighting. Grab a photographer lamp, put that up against a white wall. It'll dramatically transform the quality of your videos. Don't just have like natural lighting against the back. Make sure you got some professional lighting there. And you can JV with a local expert and produce a little 5 to 10 minute value video. If you don't want to do it against a white wall, do it against either your business background or their business background. So in their office, if it looks really good, if it's a nice looking office, or in the, say if you got a gym, you do it in the back of your gym. If you're a dentist, you can do it, right at the front of your practice so that people can see all the waiting area and whatever. And you just want to cover one thing that your niche would love to know about. If you're a hair salon, you might do something about, how to keep your, the number one hair straightening tip without using a hair straightener, right? So, anything that your particular niche would love to know about, then just share the video with your list, email list, social media, followers, just put it all out there. So you can do free trials and gift vouchers. You can give away a free 14-day trial at the gym, give away 2 free PT vouchers. So you can really pass these to your other local experts and they can use these. You can do a CD, DVD or book giveaway. So you can produce a 1-hour CD solving one problem your niche has. CDs are pretty easy, although these days they're getting a little bit outdated, but you can have companies that you can outsource, where you can just send them the recording using your voice recorder on Windows, and they'll just scrub it straight onto a bunch of CDs for you, automatically duplicate them, and that sort of thing. Then you can just send it off to your niche market. You could do a DVD, female strength secrets. Film it on your phone, upload it into a get it the same way, get it transcribed onto a DVD, and there you go. So. Next thing is sporting groups and teams and clubs. So, what sporting groups and teams or clubs can you contact? Maybe you can contact all of them. Contact them. Sometimes they want sponsorship. Maybe you could go and do a seminar. Maybe you can help them in some way. Maybe, if you're a hair salon, probably sporting teams that ask for sponsorship. If you're a chiro, maybe they ask for a seminar to help improve back flexibility or whatever. What sports is your niche market involved in? If it's bikini body, maybe they're into climbing, indoor climbing, or rock climbing. Maybe you want to head down to the local climbing business or club there and have a chat to them about doing a seminar or something like that. And you want to run a talk specifically for that audience. So you don't go to, say, the climbing guys and say, hey, I want to run a talk for wheelchair athletes. So you want to run the talk specifically for climbers. So like how to improve climbing performance without climbing. Or if you go to like a rugby team, go like how to improve your sprint time without sprinting, and you might talk all about squats and whatever. So yeah, you really want to run that talk specifically for the audience. Another one is you can create an ebook really easily, and they really help to position you as an expert, and you can give them away for free on your website. It could be a freebie like a cheat sheet, or it can be something that's paid for. And you could do this one here, 7 sprint secrets of the pros. So, if you've worked with sprint athletes and you're, say, a coach, like a fitness coach of some sort, you can create an ebook. But you can create an ebook on anything just by using the Word program. Save it as you go. And then once you're done saving the Word doc, you can actually save it as a PDF, and it automatically just packages it into a locked PDF for you, so that you can give that out without people editing it. So easy way to do that. If you want to do a quick cover photo for the ebook, you can just jump onto Fiverr.com, search cover photo or ebook cover or something like that, and somebody will be able to put one of those together for you nice and easy. So boom, congratulations, you finished the local expert module and the Facebook foundations. So really you're not a beginner anymore, but wait, you haven't actually learned Facebook ads for service businesses. So I know I've mentioned this a couple of times, but you really want to jump into that course if you want to learn all about how to build landing pages in half an hour or less without having a website, so that you can generate a whole lot of leads on autopilot through Facebook ads. We're not only going to teach you Facebook ads though, we're actually going to teach you a lot of online marketing so that you can set your business up for success over the next 2, 3, 5 years, maybe even 10 years. A lot of these principles that we're teaching you are timeless principles, timeless advertising principles. We've got a whole lot of bonuses in there, so jump along to our website, thriveentrepreneur.com, and then /FASB. So that's just /FASB, and we will help you to really fast track your success. So we help you to start out with researching your audience. That's the first module, and you want to know all about your audience and how to research, and some little tricks you can do with Facebook to get some really good insights into your audience, so that you know exactly what to offer them, things that they want exactly. Then we're going to teach you how to create your bait, so that's the offer. And we're going to teach you to craft a compelling offer that will literally make your prospects mouth water, whatever it is that you're creating, and they'll be inclined to grab that offer quick as possible, which will drive your cost for Facebook ads all the way down. Then we'll teach you how to build your landing pages in 30 minutes or less without a website. If you do have a website, you can still use this program, and you can still use this course, and a whole lot of other stuff there as well. So crafting different types of complete sales funnels. So that's everything from the Facebook ads to the landing page to the thank you page, and then what to do afterwards. And then we're going to teach you some sales. So making sure that your sales system's in place, because like I was saying to my wife yesterday, you can have the best lead generation system happening and have hundreds of leads coming into your business every single week. But if you don't have a sales process set up, then you can lose all of them. You know, if you're not calling people and they're expecting a phone call, then you might have a few contact you and say, hey, I was expecting a phone call. But in general, so we're going to teach you sales, and then we've got some awesome bonuses that we're actually throwing in there for you as well. So jump onto that page, thriveentrepreneur.com/FASB. And I look forward to catching you on the inside of the Facebook Ads for Service Businesses course.